kind of need to get into the proper perspective. So we've flown out to the black hole, and some trader or whatever he is has intercepted me, and yeah, he is a trader. These traders are sometimes good if you want the planned things, but they don't have a lot of them, so this is kind of abundant. You don't really want to get 11 of them, so well, on the other hand, he could actually buy the things I had in surplus, so fair enough. Dreadnought, and I don't know if I'm strong enough to actually get that, but I'm going to give it a try. It's all about speed and pace. I don't think my infra knife is good enough yet, but let's see. Way too fast. Not as good, but at least it doesn't overheat. I need to do something about my firepower and things, so yeah. That is the future as it is. I need to build the ship up. It was a decent try, but yeah. So. So hydraulic wiring and a quantum computer. That is at least a start. I'm going back to take these. Yeah, I'm trying to get them up. And at least there's one of the things that I will need. I don't think I have anything to sell. As it is. Well, I did have something, but that was in minus, so not selling that. I'm not ready to give away my stone crystals just for that. Thing is, you can buy anything, but it has to have some sort of purpose before it actually turns good in any way. So yeah. So we have all three. We need one more to the water side. Well, I need two because I will have another row of built things down here, but apart from that, so. But having three of each kind is actually a good thing. The only thing is the water ones is you're better off to have them sitting in a square rather than anything else. Multi-tool. I built that, so maybe if that is more useful for other things, but still hand-to-hand combat is a part of the game as well, so. least give a little bit more to it. Okay. At least then we will earn a little bit more money when we are scanning on the planet, so that's good. The planets in here actually shows Rustbound. Abandoned planets. I just realized that yesterday, not yesterday, Tuesday, I had a planet with Corvette parts, and I didn't actually go and get any. That was, oh, that's there as well, salvageable scrap. This is cold, so yeah. Let's go and see if we can find something. It's at least going in the right direction then. Problem is, the most planets I've been to lately has been very stormy. It looks like there's a blizzard here as well. Very cold. Is it a storm or is it just cold? That's the part we never know. Yeah, right. Oh. Then you would come as a gig. I'm sure of that. They would be the ones doing that. Oh, well played. The thing is, I don't buy ships. I don't tend to buy ships because I find it more fun to find them. Yeah. I think the Automod thought that you were trying to sell me something. It doesn't have any sense of humor, to be honest. It's sometimes some weird things it tries to block where you think, why would you even block that? That's that is in no way bad. So how are you doing? Is everything good? Yeah. It is some weird ones that pop in sometimes. That is for sure. Hello there. And welcome too. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. So the question is are you new to the game or a veteran or something in between? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just curious. Not that it matters. Oh God, behind me, I forgot the Christmas tree again. Oh. Good point. I have to make it look like I enjoy Christmas, which I actually do. Wow, that's a start. I would say it's actually not about how many hours people have into the game, because the funny thing is I used to have a viewer, he had played many thousand hours, but he had only visited something like five systems. He built a base in one of the first systems and not on this one. I actually don't think I have any. Let me check. No, I don't have any on this one. No, I haven't really collected pets, because I used to pick up and then I forgot all about them. But I have seen some very. I try to break the record, Goblin. No, I used to get companions or pets, and I used to forget all about them. So suddenly I realized, oh, I have. But I do. I actually do like some of the cooler ones you find around. I used to have a flying mount. Well, I still have it. It's on my normal save. Because, yeah. Yeah, there is some. I actually found what looked like a wolf, except it had 6 legs. But apart from that, it was actually quite wolf-like, and I liked it. That was unfortunately on my permadeath save that I died on, so I lost that. But if I come across that again, I might pick it up. Are you a pet collector? Now it sounded like that was a bad thing. It's not. We are all collectors in one way or another, I think. I used to collect ships, but again, now I just have them. Because I only fly in one anyway, so that's a little bit like that. I saw a creature a couple of days ago. It was literally a ball, but it changed colors. It actually looked quite cool. Go away. But it is sometimes you see a creature and think, I must have that. Yeah, I'm not rushing it here with the Sentinel being very curious. Entirely sure getting Sentinel boundary maps from these, but nah, he's just playing. I notice a lot of people do that. But if you want to scare something off, can you scare that Sentinel away? It's bugging me. Why are you attacking me? Not sure I like that. I'm not really built for fighting yet. Well, it's the same with those. They're jumping around, and they look like pineapple almost. And I think it's really an odd creature, but they are kind of fascinating. At the moment on this one, I find them mostly very boring ones. But the game is like that. Sometimes you have very interesting, amazing things, and then next day it's all kind of horrible normal. Oh, don't fly into the trees. Yeah, that's that is also one. So 23.6 plus 11, 51.10. Technically, that one is the lowest. Oh dear. that didn't get modded out. Well. Now there is, I mean, could almost write books about creatures in No Man's Sky and planets for that matter. Oh. Yeah, I'm playing No Man's Sky until the new Star Trek game hits at New Year, and then I'm going to take a look at that, because that looks like it's something just water on my milk, so to speak, because that is something I have been looking forward for many years, if they could hit that right. And I hope they have, to be honest. Yeah. Alone, that thing, it's kind of an open world where you have to find your own decisions to find back home. and that that really intrigues me. If that works, wow, that is going to be amazing. If it doesn't work, then I lose a lot of money, but that's the thing. I'm actually tempted to download the demo and try to play it and see if there's any indications on how good or bad it is, might be. Almost closer. Now I'm looking out for seeing if I can get some good games, and well, not all games is suited for streaming, but I can always make some YouTube videos on them as well, so I have two options. So and the last option is I just play and enjoy them. Transmission tower. That could lead to a ship. That's as I'm playing normal now. Well, normal. Then I need to think normal. Yeah, I started this save as a 0 to purple, so, and I have reached purple, so I decided just to continue playing it. It's actually, it's been a nice game. Not fast enough, but there it is. But talk about new games. I do sometimes get offered to play pre-release versions and stuff like that, but it's always games that doesn't really talk to me, so I politely decline. I'm very fussy with what I play. I need to have some interest in what I'm doing. And hopefully get something where I need to use my head as well. Oh man, no free slots. As always, the curse when you start a new game, that is, it takes time, but that one needs to go over there. These I can just put there and bank them when we get to a space station, because I'm not going to do anything until I have a lot of these. So let's see if we can maybe get something interesting here. And that's, yeah. So the main problem is when you play challenges is that you focus on one specific thing and you go through that. And that's fine, but it actually left me a little bit underperforming with upgrading myself and ships and multi-tool. So yeah, that's just how it is. Got a distress signal, so we can go and see what that actually is. Worst case, if it's a ship I don't want, I can always scrap it, so that's a good thing in this game is whatever you get you don't really want. It can always be sold, or at least for money. Oh, that's a storm again. That's yeah, I'm not concerned about a threat. So there's a storm. This will do for now. Problem is I would be running around in outside here, so that's not so nice to be out in the weather. magic metal and get that. Slowly moving the right way. I think that might be a good idea. So this is a shuttle. So let's check this. An A class. It's actually not the worst you can get. Yeah, of course I take it because that's kind of what I do. To repair that hermetic seal and metal plating, and I can call it if I want to keep it or sell it, whatever. I did repair it. So that's actually quite okay. Why is my water bottle there? Yeah, I'm not building that, no. That's the annoying thing when they put them in the inventory, in the log to build them, because yeah, I will maybe build them, but when I feel like it, not when everything else is telling me to. I'm always doing things in where the heck did that go? Okay, let's try again. That was not the one I saw, but 262, that is close enough to do it by foot. However, do I need to go over or through the mountain? That I don't know. I think I'll go over, but sure I don't get interfered by these. That's it. You can go, well, you might be able to go through the mountain, but could also be you hit the bedrock, the core, or whatever you want to call it, and you have to navigate around that, and then suddenly you are very far away from where you started. I actually think this container is probably the last one I will pick up here, and then I will go space station to offload what I have and then move on. Problem is I have a freighter, and I do want to build it out, but the freight I have is not very good, so I'm kind of waiting until I can get something better. So, space station and a new system, I think. That must be the... The reason I go to the space station now before I leave the system is so I can empty all these out, because I can put them in the workshop cache. Some okay parts. Okay, there is an exotic ball. Of course, an S-Class, all exotics are S-Class. What's the price? 23.65 million. 46 slots all in all. I think that's the price. But a yellow ball, if anyone is interested, the glyphs for this system is on the screen left hand corner. You have to be in Euclid to use. Go to the space station here and camp out for it if it's not here already. And you can get yourself a exotic. So, yeah, we are in the Aludeo Roa 17 system on the space station, so feel free. I can't afford it, so that is not for me at this point. Tuesday I found a space station with 2 S-class ships and an S-class multi-tool. That was actually quite amazing. That I never encountered before. But here it was a exotic S-class ball. And if you didn't get it right, then go and watch the recordings either on Twitch or on my YouTube channel. I will also cut it out as a small video, so yeah. Yeah, it has a little bit that vibe to it, that is correct. But I have noticed some people are very interested in those balls. I have never really understood why, but I rather want one of those which either has the 3 big wings or a squid. Well, I used to assemble a lot of ships, one of each kind, S-class, build them up with all the slots, and yeah, spent a lot of money and time on doing that. The worst part is, many of them I never flew in. So I'm kind of gone a little bit away from that. Now I tend to more pick up crashed ships, and if I like them I will repair them, and if I don't, they will be scrapped. But it's nice to see there's still quite an amount of S-class ships popping up, so that's a good thing. That's minus, so I'm not selling that. Actually, I just realized what I did was a little bit stupid, but then I wouldn't have seen the exotic. I could just empty out when the next space station I get to, so yeah. Do you think I will start assembling them? So I'm in a phase where I build up everything, because of course I want to be as strong as possible. It's always about that, isn't it? Becoming strong. It's actually kind of nice to be as strong as you can, and even though you can still tweak things, so I normally reach a point where I'm happy now, but apart from that, that might not be the case. So let's put these things on. Where? Slightly better when it's collected like that. Again, I need more slots. I think somehow this would be better because it gives a more spread out one. Yeah. I would say I'm happy like that, so what do we got there? C and C. CC. Let's look what's in this system, if there's anything slightly interesting.